Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Factorio. This one is quite a good episode because I've been doing quite a lot in between the good old episodes and in between different things. I've added another line of boilers and steam engines to make the steam engine, the electricity a lot faster. And I've also added in some more, a defence line up here. I have done some research to get flamethrowers and flamethrower ammos, which I'll get to in a moment. But I've uncovered all the trees to get to this big iron patch, which we may get on to doing something with in today's episode. Although I do want to go out and fight some bad guys, and I'll explain that in just a moment. I've placed up a lot of laser turrets going all the way up here and all the way across here using these medium electric poles. I don't know if I showcased the electric poles, but they essentially just carry further electric, the medium ones and the big ones, and these are big ones which can reach very far. So I've got a big one there connecting to this big one, and this is my night vision because I've added in energy shield, batteries and some solar panels into this basic modular armor kit, and then night vision is also a function of that. So we're able to do things like that using night vision. I've added in these electric furnaces which use electric power instead of coal, so there's now no need of coal for smelting. These can do the job a whole lot faster and is making our production a whole lot better. Now we're going to need a new system eventually because down here we're starting to run out of the resources, and we did have some more. I believe we had one here or something. I had to remove that one because there's no iron left, and I believe the same kind of story with the copper. We had one on the top and I've had to remove that due to this, and we're now going down on the copper lines and excuse me. So the coal, we also had this bit which has been removed over there, and also I've now got to remove this one. Yeah, so we're running out of coal. 74 left on that one. It's hardly worth keeping it there, so we're running out of the coal supplies. So we'll have to look into some more coal, but we've also got a lot of coal backed up, so I don't think coal should be an issue actually. And over here I've added some more accumulators into grids like this using these medium electric poles. And a lot of these stoners also, the stone machine things, they've also ran out. We've only got 1.2k left on that one. And I've also added in the ammunition kind of doubling up system, which I'll talk a little bit more about what that does in a moment. But first I just want to say that we've got these batteries down so I can make a lot of laser turrets. Now we could possibly make 3 more using that. And then we've got this ammunition. Essentially I just dump some iron in here and it automatically makes it whenever I need it, so that's kind of a manual thing, dumping iron when I need it. This was for the plastics, and that's pretty much everything. So I've doubled up on the ammo, so we've got 2 lots on each one of these rails, which how to do that is here I'm splitting it off so it separates it, and then we're putting it back round to the side so it adds a second layer, if that makes sense. None of that's going to be used because we're not getting attacked just yet. I've cleared out some of the bad guys from when we were getting attacked down here before, which I'll go and show you in a moment. I just want to show you the iron separation technique that I've used here to double it up, and yeah, that's the only place that I've used it, so that all that's backed up down that area to double up all this area, which means that we've got a lot more iron to use over time. Now I have added in a gate through some research down at the bottom. I don't know if that was showcased, but essentially we've got a big electric pole connecting there, going down to this one. And we've got to be careful around here, but I've left in the structures from what I already took down. These being the supports here, where I cleared out some bad guys, so we can actually remove these right here. But we actually want to do some clearing in this episode, which I'll get to in a moment, because yeah, if you take a look, well, the tree's not part of it, but I'll clear out the red ones because they're a bit of a pain. And the enemies that we want to target in this episode, if I come down to this lower corner, I believe they're around here. Yes, kind of. No. Yeah, they're through here. If I can journey through these trees, hold on. Let me get through. Yeah, just here, these ones. We want to target these enemies around about now. So it may be a good idea to clear out all these trees, which is a good time for me to showcase the true power of this flamethrower. If we go like this, then we can slowly move through these trees, taking them down each by each, as you can see. And the ammo does go down quite fast, but the rate that we can produce that ammunition, I think it's quite good for the damage that it's dealing. It's getting rid of these trees pretty fast. I always say words incorrectly when I'm recording. I don't know why. It's just one of those things, I believe. But yeah, this is what we can do. And then we've successfully made a path all the way down. And then we can add in the electric poles, sending turrets all the way down here and things. So I'll get to that, and then we can do some attacking on camera. So I'll go and set that up so we can have a look at how I kind of attack them. I'll possibly make some more turrets and things, and we also, in the next episode at least, if we don't do it this episode, I need to come up with a better system for our entire base. I've realised it's not working what we've got currently, and we're not producing what we should be in terms of research and other things. I've had to do quite a lot of research, like lab efficiency. I've now unlocked trains. Looking at all this, you can see what I've unlocked by looking down here. And yeah, I intend to do a lot more of the research. This is possibly also something to look into. You get the robotics, which allows you to do construction and logistics robots, which could help. I don't know what they all are. We'll have to get into that soon. We'll probably do that research in this episode while attacking and things. I'm currently doing the rail signals one. So yeah, I'll get that set up with the power running all the way across so that we can take down some bad guys on camera. I'll catch you then. Alright, so I've gone and added in the big electric poles to send power down into this area, which is going through here. I've used quite a few of them, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of amount that we've used, and then I'm using the standard ones. And if you just look at the kind of enemies that we're dealing with here, we can't do this without the job of the turrets, which is exactly what they're being used for right here. If I just send these down, as you can see, they've just chased me, and the turrets do a pretty good job of taking off the load. And what I've added in is all these wires, and we kind of put them in like this. This is the best way to do so. And what we intend to do from here is then piggyback forward. So we're not in the actual territory yet, so we're going to place down one of these right here, and as you can see, we're getting to their territory right there. And then we're just going to, well, we're going to leave the barriers in place, but we're going to salvage the turrets because they're one thing that I don't have quite a lot of. So we're going to salvage them, and then we're going to come up here and place these in lines like so. And then we can grab the walls and just encase those like that, enabling us to then piggyback forwards by one, kind of like that. And then you get the enemies in and you can do that. And when we get closer in, we're going to be able to make big hits. And I just took some damage and I don't know why. Hold on, let's get those killed. I'm going to get the flamethrower into here. Try and kill off some of these using the flamethrower. Not the little guys, the turrets should take care of those. And we're not able to get fully in without any more ammo, so I'll just take down these line of turrets. So we've always got 2 lines operating at one time. And then we go place these in just like this. This is how I've been attacking them the other time. And then we can put the walls in just around them to protect them. And that's where the hit is here. Is that one? Yes, got it. So as you can see, we've got to continue like this until we can get in there and kind of kill them. I'm going to piggyback forwards 2 now, if that's possible. Yeah, one of our turrets has taken damage. We can taken rather. So I'm not using proper English right there. Let's take that off, and this just means that they're engaged with the enemy. So then what we can do is I can take down this line, move them forward. It's a long and complicated procedure to do something like this, and you have got to hold them back quite reasonably well in order to get this done. As you can see, I took a big hit right there. Just go place those in, and they're just being shot at. Hold on. I can place those in there. This one's going to need repairing right there, and yeah, it should now be. Oh, it's taking them down. Marvellous. So we got this thing called alien artifact, and those can be used for potions or something, I believe, in the lab. We've now uncovered quite a reasonably large area here. As you can see, we've got this copper in the securation, we've got that copper there. This area, we're going to take down those guys eventually. They've newly appeared because there was only these guys the last time I looked at that. But I did some clearing in this bit so they could uncover all of this, because I want to use this as our new area for setting up the new base. Now then, I think that's possibly enough clearing for now. We need to kind of secure this iron a lot more and possibly take out these guys to stop them from getting near. They are rather near to the iron, so it may be a good idea to stop those. But anyway, we've gone ahead and secured this huge landmass right here. We could actually build the base here if we wanted to. There is another group of them over there though, and here is our base, just not far from it. We could have done with setting up the electric that way and things. I'm possibly going to remove the current electric setup here because, well, I don't know actually. There is like copper and things available. I'll have to see what we want to do. For now, I'm just going to take down the turrets, leave everything here, including all the electric wiring and things, because we're probably going to want to utilise this area in some way, shape or form eventually. I'll just take down all the turrets because they're the valuable things right now, and I can leave everything else as is. And I'm just checking if there was any damaged ones. It doesn't look like it. Can't stop and see to have a look really, but it doesn't really look like it. And yeah, we've kind of gone the long-winded way when we've kind of avoided our base, if that makes sense, and gone the long way around. It may have been not been the best way to do it, but we've done it now. So I'll head back to base. I'll see if I can do some research things and look into what else we could talk about for the rest of the episode. Possibly set up an outpost for the iron that I want to get mining with that huge cluster, because we'll go run out of resources soon and we need to get that all set up. I'm wanting to keep it for the new base though, but we could utilise it now if we wanted to. And these have gone inactive because the line has filled up, so we're not getting any of those being used. Steel production's still good. We've got coal still powering that, but if you look in that chest, that's a crazy amount of steel right there. And yeah, iron's backed up all the way up to there. So there's our iron backup supplies. Everything else seems to be good, and yeah, I think what we'll do, maybe also I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out these bad guys here, which may mean that I need to take down both of these groups. I'm not too sure. It shouldn't be able to take those down, and once we have, we can secure this iron patch indefinitely. So I think I'll go do that, and I'll catch you afterwards. One more thing to talk about just before I forget is these solar panels, which output during the day to extra. So we could make quite a few of these solar panels, have them all lined up in a big grid, but we can only use this power when it's daytime because that's the only time it would be produced. And if we take a look at one of the poles on the definition chart, we can see the accumulators are the green ones, I believe, which have not been attacked for a while. But if you see there, it spikes up because we've been attacked. It takes off that load just a tiny bit, and then the solar panels are going day night, day night. That's why they go up and down like that, because it's day and night production. And the steam engines are still doing fairly well as well. And if we look at the 1 hour chart, we can see the electric furnaces, the laser turrets are using most of the power when we get attacked, so we've got 234 of those. The electric mining drills are also using quite a little bit, but I would say that the main one is these laser turrets, which we're wanting to push the bad guys back so that they don't get stronger than us, because I know that's a thing that can happen, and that's one thing that we'll go sort out. So yeah, as promised, I'll clean out those bad guys up the top here, and in fact you can see them if you go to the very top. I'll just go to the very top area of here and I'll see if I can point those out here. I'm sure you can see them from around here. Yep, just right there. That's one of them to clear out. I'm not sure on where the other one is, but I don't want to get them all on me just yet, because it's going to take a while to clean up if I did. I believe, oh, they're that close, right. So I'll have to have a look into that. I'll go clear those up so that we can definitely secure this iron ready for use. I'll be back with you in a moment. When there's a will, there's a way is always the saying for this kind of stuff, and that's exactly what's happened. Look at this. No enemies. I've cleared them out in the best way possible. I really wish I would have captured it on camera. I'm so upset to not have. I should have started recording about it. Silly me. I just didn't want to. But yeah, it's well, I'll get to it in a moment. I just want to destroy that rock. But the bases around here and kind of things, I was able to run in with a flamethrower, and they're really easy to take down with that. And it only took me like 2 seconds to destroy each one. So we got quite a lot of alien artifacts, and not a lot of work really. I've also started up the iron mining, which is absolutely amazing. We're not even in the core of the iron collecting the best bits yet, where we can get like 20k, 19k, 25, 26. I'm just taking it from the edges because I want to use the main iron for the whole setup that we're going to be building, but just on the main iron we've already got it backing up, and I'm trying to get it to go into this chest here, and it's just endlessly being mined. It's gonna take absolutely ages to smelt all this stuff, but it's gonna be amazing when it's done. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have like a big smelting area probably around here to smelt up all the iron, and then we're just gonna send it all the way down to our new setup, all the way down here to be processed, which I'll get to the new setup in the next episode, because well, yeah, we're kind of wrapping this one up more or less. It's been quite a well, it's near the end of the episode already, but this is crazy. I've only just set these up, and already we've got iron that's just backing up like crazy. I'm not even joking here. This is insane. I'm going to plop down some more of these and some more steel chests so that we can get to the core of all the iron. I'll make quite a few more of those. And there they are. They're already in my inventory, so we can place those down. One thing that I want to get into the next episode is the hotkeying for where you can assign items to a certain slot, and then you just press Q to let them go back in, kind of thing. That's one thing that I want to look into. Yeah, there's going to be no backing up for this system anymore, and it's going to be pretty easy to pull it all back out and put it onto a line. So this is currently just what we're going to have as some iron ore storage for when we need it. We've just set this up so that we've got some iron ore there for when we start building the new system, because we're going to need an input of some kind, and if the other iron runs out in the meantime, then we'll use this, because look at how fast this is all just pouring in. It's absolutely crazy, just coming in by the minute, and that is absolutely amazing to have secured this resource and to actually have this resource in the map. I've never seen like this much of iron. Look, 44k, 45, 46. This is going to be insane, and yeah, I can't believe that we have secured this. This is amazing. This huge patch. This could be iron for days. I'm not even kidding. This will last us till the end of the game. I am hoping. I've never completed the game, so I don't know. This whole series was my first time in playing the game, so yeah. I'm not sure, but already we've got like stacks upon stacks of iron ore. That is of course going to jam up eventually, but in the meantime I'll be doing some research between now and the next episode. I want to make these episodes quite a lot more regular. It's not took me very long at all to make this episode. And now onto this setup, what I was going to show you earlier. And I don't have any iron in my inventory, because currently we've got to do this manually. We've put some iron in there, and we get some batteries out of here, which I should have done. There we go, electronics is finished. We can now do explosive rocketry. We can do alien technology to get alien science packs. There's something that we are going to need definitely in the future. And we can also do, where is it now, where is it? This, robotics and alien technology. Robotics is something that I'll go ahead and do now, and we can look into the rest in the meantime, but I'll be doing those in between the episodes. I just want to quickly show you how we make those batteries. I don't know if I got it on camera or not, before, but if I didn't, then I can quickly show you now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab some iron. Now I've got some iron in our inventory, we can head up here, plonk it into there. Yeah, currently it is a manual job, which I'm not too fussed about. It's quite okay to do this manually. There's nothing wrong in my eyes with doing this manually. Essentially, it just goes into here. This produces sulfuric acid, which is then being used out of here to store it in a tank, which we've already got some built up. And then you put some iron and copper into there. It makes you some batteries. That would have been the problem because we've got sulfuric acid stored up in there. But if you look at these, we've got like 1.3k in each of these because they expanded the storage down. Yep, this is quite something, and it's amazing that we could have come this far with things. But of course, this setup will be destructed eventually and replaced by our new master setup down in that bottom area. And yeah, I believe that's going to be it for this episode. It's been a good one. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. It will always be appreciated, guys. And we've done quite a lot. We've cleared out them bad guys down there, and I've cleared out them two up there, securing the iron and starting that process. So in the next episode, we will be redesigning the base. In the meantime, I'll be doing some research, and then we'll hop to it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.